Today, we have some extremely dynamic entrepreneurs and leaders in the panel, and of course in the audience that we would hear, and they would share their journey. And I would thank Mansi, Ekta, Rashida, and all others who invited me to share my thoughts on women entrepreneurship today. And I was wondering what to talk about, and I felt, okay, let me be a little provocative and talk about a few myths about women entrepreneurs and women leaders. So there are several myths surrounding women entrepreneurs. I will just pick up three because I would love to hear others. And let's start with myth one that I would pick up and say, women lack the confidence to lead. Are you sure you still think so? The pandemic has shown us that countries led by women at the helm have done much better in managing COVID-19. So it's not the lack of confidence, it is social conditioning, and where one has been able to break the shackles and question this conventional wisdom, they have succeeded. And this TiE platform is one of those platforms where we want to see many more women leaders succeeding. Myth number two, startups need multitasking and women are born multitaskers. You know, I've seen a lot of women say this as a matter of pride. And I've asked myself, is multitasking a good thing? So what is multitasking? Is it about doing multiple things at the same time or doing several things through the day and being able to partition and do it well? For example, I've seen so many people attending a conference and maybe writing a note at the same time. I would urge people, when they try and do things at the same time, none of those things turn out to be as good as you can do it if you do it one at a time. Entire concentration, be at that moment. If you're supposed reviewing your P&L, company's P&L, and teaching your daughter chemistry, I would say that's not a good idea. But there are routine things that can be done at the same time. I would say, if you call multitasking and planning your day such that you pick up work, you complete at least 90%, you can come back again, but try and do things, complete things, and be able to say, yes, you've done it. So while we praise ourselves, let's be careful about this multitasking things. This is about strategy. We have to have a strategic approach to whatever we do because we want to be leaders, or we are leaders. And there are several myths, and let me pick up one. And you know, a lot of people say things are changing. It won't be long before women catch up with men in business. Things are going fantastic. And people tend to be complacent. And I've heard this as kind of in a patronizing tone from men. I must tell you that while progress seems happening, it's not happening at the pace that I would want. McKinsey report, Lean In and McKinsey report, says at the current rate, it will take 25 years to reach gender parity at the senior VP level in a corporate, and more than 100 years to reach parity at the CXO level. So the best strategy, I would say, is to create platforms like the TiE Women Globals. And we have mentors and peers who recognize this issue and work with them, both men and women, to tackle the problem head on. It's not about saying, yes, things are happening, it'll happen. No, I think we have to work on it and really be serious about it, how to really make sure that there is enough women in leadership, because if we have role models, others will follow. So I think we need to create the role models. And that's, I think, one of the jobs that this open mic of TiE Women Globals provide. So I would just say, defy the stereotypes. Don't let the myths and misconceptions and biases of others hold you back. It's your life. It's your world today. Embrace it with all your energy. And I can assure you, no dream would seem big enough.